Near the Nibra good Sammy Gyamfie so on Quabato. Wamrakwa yadi ano se Sammy Gyamfie di nano na wi MPP 2024. Ye ntimi fire no. En mi sansem wenti omo. A omo boy abaso yi.
Ontie me. No no de we ne dia ene onka America ho. Na me ameji visa ti se de ne abefa abutire ka ekọ no. Mekwa kofa na bagana ha na mdi next table so anopa bia obi amedi na tem bi.
Na say MPP for mutwa mu left nka Kevin Taylor kan yi. Nanka okata Jeffrey first fire Kevin Taylor back. Nanka 1-1. But they say akoye 4-0 against MPP because omo kasa no omo kasa nipa ni bi no asa bere bata say no enye no kure.
For Yandoh, why na one this mo obi na no kasa o ye concept say o. E de be no. Eni ma tantan be na ye party no a na what one say na ayi FF Antomo ye party no Asantehene Region be wa kono amo join. Ya fro as communications director of the NPP in Asantehene Region. Me hu ye kwa ye research. Oba yen you speak to issues. And the NPP a drum pempen so a concept nko a.
I will appeal to the nation, to both sides of the political divide, to give the governor, my son, and his team a chance. Give them the respect and the space to perform their professional duties.
Gold Board and the government has not made a revenue of 10 billion. People keep making that mistake. You have not made a revenue of $10 billion. It's a swap.
I keep on asking these questions. Do you people always want the power to serve us, to make Ghana great and better? And I say just to enrich yourself. MPP for good to say Sammy Gyamfie ubwa sa $10 billion almost go board there but no kre na we dey your own go according to Abronye or say MPP for or when krata na da ho no munya Sammy Gyamfie life man no we party omo party for no omo boa am say MPP no say be dey mu ya gunu na say MPP for no eko against NDC no not the same MPP for na say we party Sammy Gyamfie munya life for man no we naked truth our old Oldboga trends ebeye ja for comment not to comment section I say for the first time Abronye ekasama NDC for against MPP feeling e got no chi feeling no there he to what subscribe like na share mo nwa so ejebi ehwe Sammy Gyamfie ana akofa asema ba na anu ya onu akofa ba ye ejejereje ye wo na Sammy Gyamfie ene the gold board I really accounts kama owo ne magana fo ma ye hu se sika dwata kudi laje ya pompe ene ye wura Ghana ye economy ni mu enti ene ye cedi to the dollar no performing wonderfully and they say we there Sammy Gyamfie ye tu chama ho na MPP for say hey muntwen I me for say aboka 240 million what one am say Sammy Gyamfie what one am say Sammy Gyamfie na masa bo na baso kana wajja to one muni man kama nu atum ye de hwe Sammy Gyamfie be chichini na mu kana for say yati yenti ase kura na as far as kana ye say gold board dey abaro kana ye say wo bono atima ye de ye pese ye a stabilize Ghana economy am ye no ye pe now you Dr. Gideon Wako na wacha o e friend say nothing say Dr. Mahmoud Bomi say na the person na ni aid no ana say me dey feel the position ni kakra papa say hwe ono o ga kire Ghana for say 10 billion now you say Sammy Gyamfie any the NDC in the gold board in the abano enya no correct say revenue no kan enya no say but I remember perfectly was a Sammy Gyamfie church no one can say omama a revenue of 10 billion keke also omenya a surplus and the grand in sum of around 900 million or so but we are in terms of forest sika aba after say gold Ghana Bank of Ghana any sika ba say mo fan ko pe gold no mra no e worth 10 billion and also na gold board from official website as well. But then before some of the movie, the moka no moka, I say, hey, are you? Now way, what cano? And Abronye said, hey, now where dear, and yes, I mean, no problem.
Gold board and the government has not made a revenue of 10 billion. People keep making that mistake. You have not made a revenue of $10 billion. It's a swap. A swap is that if I now have 100 cedis and I go to the Forest Bureau and change the 100 cedis and I get $1, I have not made extra money. It is my same 100 cedis, but only difference that is $1. Okay? What we did and what the government is doing is that you are mopping cedis from the economy, buying gold, selling the gold, and then getting forex. It's not revenue. That's the mistake and the misconception. And people keep saying that, my brother have said it now.
Sammy Gyamfie, and still, or the pressure, boy, not to pressure, I'm paid for. Your man, not to pressure, my hey. MP before no year, almost an hour because say, eh, lawyer Martin, give me say, we know, as a tire no more time boy, no. The munya boy in life, man, because or so MP before minute, a pressure, yeah, bro, opposition. And then also have a power there. On person pressing the neck, but Omunyan on one side, and found so cold we. Now don't mean Sammy Gyamfie. On one say, hey, Obabun is some man home. Now, Abronye say, or no, Obian say, NDC. On person who money cry, or job pa. Now you are on the show, or here TV. And I say, John Dramani Mahama, John Ababu. The appointees in so far to honor. Do I have the best work so far is Sammy Gyamfie? Because the gold board, a Jumana or you know, and what that woman economy no is stable. Now, I know Abronye criticizing Sammy Gyamfie, but Uta Kudua, the way them the car. So far, the Asantehene, you know, a kama schloss. I was say, why Abronye was and then there you say, what is a Mamia Piaget, our minority, a deputy minority leader? What is a Kojo Oppong Nkruma Mukasa? What is a Gideon Wakumo Ekasano say, one more and Kratana was more heavy, or your MP Pinisamo MP Pinino. Nemo no, dear Sam Bonnie now, more the Babas Wabrante, and Yanabonia, a Bank of Ghana, Sika Nadiaba, in the pay operation now, Bank of Ghana, God born, dear Bank of Ghana, Nakola, and the Papa Moka, Kolaya, the Embocas on the country school fees. Baby, and a gold board. I know the way that you might cringe. I know what done in Adiama Bank of Ghana. It's more as if become Munyampe, Sammy Gyamfie gold board. No more from Congo Bank of Ghana. I'm saying, they must that here, Abronye, or my letter, Abro pay, or may you have repaired new pay. Party now on an April, whole year, or Yanya scandal. Fortunately enough, I'm a famous AI or my jealousy. Jealousy, you go save. So much is in June. Of this year, you be free IMF in the hey. Or what creative confusion, I'm an eye basa. And the story none, ye pre one year coon and got way. First now, and can one scandal see an oppa. A bedroom we are another scandal about you. And upon them would be moon can come some grave you. But and they and scandal number in Jenya Samba go a say kind of 1 month. The same phone you. Make I say, Sammy Gyamfie Kroyane, agrada issue, sign $800 here or more come. Agrada also do anymore. Or the cameras is go try ya. Assembly. You can send me 1 week. 1 week. And gold board for more car. Bank of Ghana and gas they be gold board aboka. But MPP forces still lie. Or mon chassis. Now no na Abronye say, maybe I'll do moment kind of crunch there on. Boy, not mine in your so far, Oyena Juma diligently. And Ghana economy. Muchas one miss. Uno Abronye webre omba more pressure and chakra.
Near the Nibra good Sammy Gyamfie on Quabato. Wamrakwa Yadia no says Sammy Gyamfie did not know MPP 2024. Ye Timin fire no. And Miss Ansem went Yamo. Our mo boy a basway. Madam Emma say any gold board on a dear. Now, all the documents and communication and what I've read in it say losses on a free Bank of Ghana, and yet Sammy Gyamfie. Dabi. And yeah, losses on a dear. gold reserves a commodity, a direct commodity, a Bank of Ghana say. And you know, say Bank of Ghana cotton gold raboka. A Bank of Ghana na turn gold raboka. And yes, Sammy Gyamfie. And yes, Sammy Gyamfie. And at the end, no me I won't buy. I won't buy because
now that me say MPP no and baby I go no. Say man yansa crying tem. Ama certain people be ambe ye reborn and take over MPP as said decision making na. I am to one mogu party no. Mutu one mogu party no. Kevin Taylor that to ne boase. What the 8 years in near MPP before con yo. Anna Oga Asantehene, which is the World Bank of the MPP. Mo national regional chairman, chairman to me, Ogotinet radio TV so cantata Nkruma. Ababa ya freno po Yandoh as oye communication director no so. On the Ogotinet radio brand ye he. Aje ko China or China say ono ojina Kingston Concert Party ase. No ono eti political chu ase. Otima me stressa. Me no be favorite communicator. Kevin Taylor to be amane no ana say ono. Onka hwenche Kevin Taylor no. Na said the NDC for eye ma mo ba power no. Sa so no so meye aba power. No omba power revenge because no. Ono a edi ne bottom ska ba go for Kevin Taylor free America ho. Na odiri beduru Ghana ha. Edru de ba ku bia ne we na pia be si table so. Obi ametwa na ma. We. Te o keke. E be na ko boy MPP. As a bibia for Yandoh person the jokes Ephraim.
Busy men can't just say Kevin Taylor you den say sia nya asem ketwa.
On tie me. No dia we ne dia ene onka America ho. Na me ameji visa ti say dia ne abefa abutire ka ekọ no. Me kwa kofa na bagana ha na me next table so anopa bia obi amedi na sem bi.
NPP we ni aba. Wow, betwa play take it akofa Kevin Taylor. Adina free America na adina besi table so na anopa obi a metwa na da pa.
Na nya yantia na America fo free wo mu kro so abefa abutire ka edene kote wa wia broni bi sika. Broni bi enhu ne niam ye na bibini otis rodro etima buna mu de ta kwachi na ma no. Abra mobile money for last week ya omo bu 1000 Ghana cedis. Mujiment no enche omo mai.
Na po den ombu 1000 Ghana cedis.
So was sending bia be me ya na me feel say papa me so me say ne come na eko me go MPF from say they are protecting their client and I say client no e crofo
Na no get Jeffrey fa say the any year any time is up my na friend po Yandoh no o say omo amudi wanim kan na sebi say ya na omo kasa tantan a edi bibia ya agro eye jokes a enka office enka MPP na say e wo by omo World Bank ya Asantehene no enka ye possible o say enne wo po Yandoh madawroma MPP egu MPP say nya attractive ama tertiary institution boys no gra he omo te MPP am say nso de no o say mu na mu gu party no ana maye we me say eh na za say MPP for mu twa mu am left nka Kevin Taylor kan ye nanka okata Jeffrey so fire Kevin Taylor back nanka 1-1 but say no say akoye 4-0 against MPP because omo kasa no omo kasa ni nipa ni bi no asa be rebata say no enye no kure mu ina so nka mu ye one party mu face against the same FS government ejene po Yandoh no adwa Kevin Taylor nense mo ka no esane agro e de ma Jeffrey fa and Jesus nko okata Jeffrey fa then the fire no go Kevin Taylor so no o say de go po Yandoh so
po Yandoh wotu why na wan this ma obi na no kasa o ye concept se o e de be no eni ma tantan be ne ye party no a na wotu won sa na ayi FF Antomo ye party no Asantehene Gyanke be wa kono amo join ya fro as communications director of the NPP in Ashanti region me hu ye kwa ye research and you speak to issues. And the MPP a drum pempenswa concept and first you can him dear for party you can party and for doso mobile join MPP, and then we are struggling to even get tertiary institutions because you allow kwasiasem over the years. Ashanti Regional Communications Director, friend radio so say brabeka political and some way can brabeka bi. When you why your research, one man who communication directorate, a poly resources amount. You speak to facts, you speak to points. What the other concept here? And the abojo say na po Yandoh what is this? Yet meet na Nkruma say mani drum pempen so bia. See pe obi oba be concept wo Ghanaian politics mu a whole chairman of Ashanti region. Chairman Bompa Yemaye Toriak. Etika ono kura na ye mistake here. Communications director the enka you speak to issues with common sense. I'm a party in your party. Now the middle class don't even want to associate themselves with MPP. Party do baby na Professor Kwakwaza amodia womo kondo so mo be join the party. We MPP ni che Kwakwaza. We MPP ni che Kwasi Prempe. But nyoma kankan ni nyoma tantan say ya mujama leadership on the yes so ye communications director of Ashanti region. Now your friend radio so constant and gradually he is becoming the image of the party within the region. And you want the youth of the party, the youth of Ghana to join such a party. And maybe na Ghana mine nipa no bebre nko school nti the logical reasoning wasn't that high. O hwe nim therefore party, FF Antomo party, Chema Mankwamo party. Na say no mba be ye concert to Ashanti region ka wo Yandoh so wanka ebe ye ofam waba be bi. If you want to do this kind of concept, Obian stop your politics is yours. But you cannot occupy that position you occupy and be doing what you are doing. And such a character says, I want to be the next secretary of the now Wababe is secretary of Ashanti region, MPP. Now you a comedian or Ghanaian politics. I'm an Akasema secretary of Ashanti region. What kind of a joke are we entertaining in our party like that? And here the no. Our concert and the leadership of the party, many could be a much one among yes, concert. Party ni mu ya honya kono sisi. Ya bompa say, ye bet me reason. I'm a man for no kwado.
Gideon Bwakune, a friend is a Kojo Oppong Nkruma. Any Mammy Piaje. Amukasa say gold board, Aboka 240 million. Abronye DC. Oh, yeah, original chairman, I'm a bono, and take it of MPP. Ono say ne party for no boa enye no kure omunya Sammy the life man. I'm saying the MPP the mu ye sa bari ya abasa abati mani. Sa ye ebe ye party se mu ye guru. Mu ye we party na sa. Awe ye mre ya na se ye koi. Eja tuntu pa. Kasa die hit what he hit ni jana go wure mu MPP no enye is a but opemso akasa Otumfour osai to the second papa no na anu ye Bank of Ghana okochia Ghana police for owie no okochia Bank of Ghana for na what say MPP for no running commentary left right center go board aboka na Bank of Ghana aboka na IMF akantire ye anansem na bebrebe ana say osre onim say we die on ka one side na maga say oh we die if you enter intimenku or come both side or see NDC o MPP Munyama Bank of Ghana Governor Johnson Esiama on any team omunye adwuma na Ghana yankoni na kuta Bank of Ghana ya dey say kuta hospitals the Bank of Ghana because yesika say krom the ebeso Ghana na be basa kai say dollar no ko system if na obi na ma na obi Oyer kasa hu obuafu. O papa kasa hu obuafu. O maame kasa hu obuafu because sikani system ni obi ayehye. Sikani ni bi na hiani de obenya bi wo he. Openso Otumfour said to the second. Papa said, look, munyai. Muma Bank of Ghana focus. No yin adwuma. Na munyai say mo nam radio, TV, press conference. Ni na say mo be say mo ka Bank of Ghana asem. Osisi asem bi eni wa amon pepere mo engupra unyaye na Dr. Johnson Esiama, the governor of the Bank of Ghana obuntimi mu adwuma pa enfama Ghana economy because the Bank of Ghana no ehunya pa e de akoma so pa me say
I will appeal to the nation, to both sides of the political divide, to give the governor, my son, and his team a chance. Give them the respect and the space to perform their professional duties. Support them along the right path and offer counsel as necessary for the good of the bank. This is our bank. We have entrusted to them. It is our lives we have placed in their hands. If they fail, we risk collapse. If they succeed, we walk in wealth.
Ebia na wedi Opimso Otumfour said to the second. Asantehene region hona ono na ye Asantehene na ewura no. Ne dia ana ne hosoa so na eye World Bank edima MPP for. Enti ebia no omehwe papa na no asem no mo ga se alfred ye ja kan say ya bre. Mudi gold board ayi aboka Bank of Ghana aboka. Meanwhile say dollar no me koto 10.48 pesos. Nti de o kan me fa nyere. Enefu obo okofo nti de o kekan na aboka na say carbon no ansay na say carbon no ebere ya mfaso ye pe. If the costs have a value in return, it's okay. It's only when you are not measuring cost per value. Say any cost per value, but a cost per value, there's a value that has been returned to the Bank of Ghana. And in the Bank of Ghana stabilizing the currency. Some to hey, press conference, says that we have a press conference here. And now we are because the National Press Conference Party. See how if there's a need, if there's something to say, money confuse. Say mo party for na ekuti am say munjwa but Otumfour or say to the second say asem no or the next so watia so muntwa so na Ghana sanity emra your banking system mu e say yan pa minim the MPP for edge e dey fit Sammy Gyamfie and then the gold board for no minim the MPP for edge every Bank of Ghana I know say omo trase IMF for no me abrofo no e chen yen Ghana for I know say they want or they are wishing say enka Ghana no be krambo gakra a lot of scandals in the namu here and there now mama you hopeful say by 2028 you come back to power maybe ntimi we she bibia mamo and the one bit ma she but I keep on asking these questions. Do you people always want the power to serve us, to make Ghana great and better? And I say just to enrich yourself. Because if currently Ghanaians are having a good time, not a still now, no that's no problem. And they say a problem. And this issue about always trusting foreigners, you know, and people we are manabe than mudi munai. Now we our Black man south, north. Say by election year kosi and as a election year kosi. Now you say our kumisi yakwabona. Who someti mo petition de ma abrofo. Now you get to Arabase kitoko no. It's one abrofo chelete won here. How dare them say you should reinstate her immediately. Mometiye na mo fani ngosi so. Yapamano. And it is becoming unbecoming say the big it will be a MPP ally na ally na Bruni. No ono aha oga say titena na eguzo ya Bruni kokko ma che ya fitiri gongo da so tisa. And dey drum no mpo no. Munimanka mu aja dem we no. And the man mu we the man mu che Ghana fo bufu. The way mu ma Ghana fo bufu. And we say me say mu collapse party no. Tom are you? A word to the west is in the north. Ichiranka boafo. For comments no actual comment section na say we are subscribe like it. Na say mo nya so enya bi ehwe. Edi no eye baako pe Maxi Billian. Our naked truth on Oldboga trends. Accra. Bye bye.